Welcome back to this week's episode of the Herd Huddle. We're going to catch up with Coach Nairn and Coach Garcia to see what's going on with all of our spring sports. And then we're going to talk to Coach Osterman with girls soccer and see how their season went.
Sports fans, as we head into spring break, a lot of our teams are going to be taking the week off and resting and preparing for the ends of their seasons. But some teams that won't be taking the break are the baseball teams for varsity and JV. Baseball team started district this week with a close loss to West Plains. They play their first home game against Pampa on Friday night. Next week, they will travel to Borger and Perryton over the break to play games in district. When we get back from district, we'll pick up with junior high track as we host the junior high relays for 7th graders, while the 8th graders go to the Amarillo relays. Soccer season finished up last week. They had a great run. We had a lot of success. We got our first win in district by the varsity boys, and our JV team picked up several victories. So we're really looking forward to what comes next with our soccer program as our JV players grow and become varsity players. Golf team is getting ready for district season coming up pretty soon. When we get back from spring break, we'll be getting really close to the district meets first round for boys and girls in Amarillo. Track season is in full swing for the varsity and JV teams. They compete at Randall this week. When we get back from spring break, we'll have about a week and a half before we host the Whiteface relays on April 2nd. That's a Thursday night here in Hereford. So come on out and cheer on the Whitefaces. Go Herd.
What's up, Herd Nation? We want to congratulate our Lady Whiteface JV and varsity soccer teams for a great season. We also want to thank our community, KPAN, the HISD media team, our administrators and coaches for supporting our soccer program. It was a great season, and thank you all. Congratulations to our varsity tennis team on bringing home some hardware from the Bulldog Open in Plainview this week. PJ Hernandez and Caleb Izaguirre were first in boys doubles. Zamaya Escobedo was second in boys singles. Mario Yanez and Finley Dance were second in mixed doubles. Nayeli Villarreal and Natalie Cervantes were second in girls doubles. Josh Martinez was third in boys singles. Nevaeh Murillo was third in girls singles. And Stephen Wang and Lucas Woodard were cons champions in boys doubles. Way to go, tennis. The JV tennis team will be competing in Plainview today. Good luck to them. Congratulations to our Lady Whiteface track and field JV and varsity teams for bringing home some medals from the Dalhart relays last week. For varsity, Aslan Zauler placed first in shot put. Taylor Hill placed first in the pole vault. Jalen Rodriguez placed second in the 1600 and the 3200. Haley Hernandez placed third in the 1600 and in the 3200. Jacqueline Arambula placed third in discus. Sam Grajeda placed third in long jump and triple jump. The 4x200 relay team of Arissa Alanis, Mia Gomez, Haley Vasquez, and Jocelyn Graves placed third. And the 4x400 relay team of Arissa Alanis, Haley Vasquez, Jocelyn Graves, and Brinley Swan placed third. The varsity track team and field team will travel next week to Wichita for the Hilltop Relays. Good luck, ladies. The Lady Whiteface softball team continues to compete in district play as they take on the Pampa Lady Harvesters at home today. Next week, district will continue during spring break as they travel to Perryton and Borger. Good luck, ladies, and go Herd.
Coach Osterman, thank you for joining us today. You're new to Hereford and you're new to our district. Tell us a little bit about how you got here.
I graduated college, I went back home to Idaho for a little bit. I was in California, and then I wanted something new. My brother lives in Amarillo, so I just came out here and then started working.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, whenever they told us we were getting someone from Idaho, I was like, do they have soccer up there? Is it cold? That's all I know about it, is that it's cold all the time.
Yeah.
So that's great. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah,
and I know
fun.
That's perfect. And especially with a new program, like our soccer team, there's you kind of get to just jump in and do what you want to do to an extent. But
I don't have to break too many bad habits.
Yes, definitely.
Everybody's fresh in that sense.
So starting a newer program kind of comes with some unique challenges. What challenges have you faced this year?
A lot of it has just been, we play hard teams. We have a hard district, and a lot of our girls don't play outside of school ball, versus we have Borger, West Plains, Randall. All those girls are playing club soccer year round. So that was a challenge. And then obviously just, I'm young, just having this opportunity has been a challenge in and of itself, but it's been good.
I know everybody always talks about our district, especially people that come in from like other places, just about like how hard our district is just in our sports and our academics and anything in general. Most of the time you see someone from our district at state in all of the events that we do. And so it's really competitive. I think we personally have one of the toughest districts in the whole state.
Oh, for sure. There weren't any teams we played that I was like, oh, this is a piece of cake. Everybody's really competitive. It's
Yes.
And in every sport too. Like, it's not just one school is dominating basketball or whatever, it's all of them.
Yes, it does make games exciting though sometimes.
Yeah, it's fun.
Gives us
to
good
have
practice.
competition.
It
Yes,
is.
for sure.
It is, and so yeah, I know. I get how that is. All of our coaches say almost the exact same thing in that aspect.
Yeah.
So what do you hope the future of girls soccer looks like here in Hereford?
Because we're so fresh, it's going to take a while, but I mean, my hopes are up. I mean, we went from 0 wins to 3, so that's a step up. It's just baby steps. We are losing a lot of girls, but who knows who's going to come in from the middle school. Hopefully it just continues to grow. Like the boys program, they have like 40 kids, and Coach Silva had to cut like 15, 20 kids. I didn't have to cut anybody. I just had to decide where they went. But it'll grow. I really believe that it'll grow, and then in the upcoming years we can continue to be more competitive with the teams that we play.
Well, and I think you're definitely going to start getting more interest in like your younger ages, maybe those that want to start going and playing maybe some club soccer. That way they can have that experience before high school, now that it is actually offered. Because I know in the past it's like, well, why do I go play if we don't have it in high school?
For sure. There's a future with it.
Yes. Yeah. And so I think that'll really help, just get some of those younger kids started and hopefully just start building them up from little babies all the way, I see some of those like club soccer players and they like can barely walk. And
for sure. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So what are you most proud of when you look back on this season?
I am really proud of all of the girls they overcame last year the soccer team was looked down on, and it wasn't a very positive environment over there. And I am really proud of the girls for coming together and creating a team that feels like a team. I do feel really proud in the sense I have 40 girls who get along and like each other and back each other up on and off the field. I'm really proud of them for that. And the way that when I came in, the way that I would see them play, not that they were bad or anything, they have been so coachable in the sense that we are passing and working triangles, and they are getting to a point where they do something in game and they'll look at me and be like, oh, I'm sorry, and I'm like, no, it's fine. But they know that they messed up in a sense. The soccer IQ is growing a lot, and I'm really proud of them there. And just we have a few wins under our belt, and that was so fun, so exciting. I'm proud of the girls for everything. Honestly, I feel so blessed in the sense that it was my first year and I had the group of girls that I did. They were all awesome.
Well, that makes things a little easier as a coach, especially a new coach, to have just such a good group of athletes just under your direction, and especially ones that are so coachable and get along. For 40 girls to be able to get along, especially high school girls, that's an accomplishment in itself, and just kind of attests to your, leadership role that you have with them and just y'all's relationship as coaches and athletes. So it's really good.
Yeah.
We've seen great things come from the soccer program this year, and we're excited to just keep watching y'all grow and just continue to get more wins under y'all's belt.
Yeah, well, thanks. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch them go throughout the seasons.
Definitely. Well, last question. Is there anything you would like to say to Herd fans before we close out today's episode?
Thank you for all of your support this season, and be sure to be there next year as well. Go Herd!
Thanks for watching the Herd Huddle. Remember to get out there and support all of our sports. We currently have 5 of our spring sports still going right now, and there is lots of competition to go watch and to support our athletes. Go Herd!